All right, so here's something that I talk about somewhat often on this channel, and that is the algorithm ignoring your attempt to pass the ball. And they usually do this when you're being double teamed because the algorithm also understands when you're being double teamed. It's two things that they're trying to do. When you're being double teamed, they understand that someone automatically is going to be open, right? Especially in a situation like this where it's just too easy, right? So they understand that someone is going to be open, and they don't want you to just have the easy flowing ability to just pass the ball to the wide open man, right? This is really it's really pitiful because it's not basketball what they're doing. All right, not allowing you to pass the ball. That's cheating. That's not basketball. So right here, and the other thing that they're doing is that they're trying to put emphasis on the impact of a double team. So they make it seem like, oh, it's so hard to pass the ball and dribble and spin because a double team is on you. But right here, I'm trying to pass the ball. I see Zion wide open. First of all, I see the double team coming. Every time I go in the post, the double team comes. I know this already. So I see it coming. I've been trying to pass the ball. Just look at let's play at a regular speed. This whole time, I'm trying to pass the ball. All right, you understand that, right? Anybody in their right mind knows what you're trying to do in a scenario like this. You got a man, he's wide open and on his way to the paint. You know what you want to do. You want to get him the ball because you got an easy bucket. But the algorithm understands that there's an easy bucket coming. So they force me into not being able to pass the ball. Now, luckily, they forced me into this animation also. This thing right here where when the double team comes, all of a sudden your player, he just takes a dive between the double team. I'm standing right here. I'm not moving. But I'm forced into this animation. This is so garbage. This is just so garbage. It makes no sense. All right, but they do shit like this to try to aid computer, right? Because computer sucks. So they try to aid their computer instead of just programming them to play better. So I'm forced into taking this dive in between the two players. They do this a lot when a double team is called, especially when you're trying to pass it. And luckily, me just constantly trying to pass it, I was actually allowed to get it off. Got it to the man, he dunked it. But I was not supposed to have been able to get this pass off. I was just constantly trying to get it off. All right, and finally they allowed me to release it. But all of this right here, this entire time, from the moment that he leaves him, this entire time I was trying to pass the ball. I wasn't allowed to. All right, that's how 2K works, man. But anyway, peace.